one thing that I wanted to mention is what happens during dependency injection when you have generics. Now, none of the examples here for the car and the engine and so on are generic, so we're going to do something different. Instead of registering our own types, we're going to register some of the base class library types, which is also very valid. I mean, the container is in no way restricted to just the types that you own in your assembly. You can register virtually anything. So let me show you a very simple example where you might need this. Let us suppose that anytime somebody asks for an ilist of t, they actually get a list of t. Now, a list implements an ilist, so that is fine, but what to do about the t? How can we actually specify that whenever somebody wants an ilist of int, we actually give them a list of int? Now, the answer to this question is that AutoFac has special APIs on the builder to register generics. So let me show you. You say builder.register generic, and here you specify the type. Notice you don't specify the type using the type arguments like we had for register type, but you specify them as the argument. So here you can say type of list, and this is an open generic type, so we don't specify list of what, we just say list of something, and then we can say as, and once again as can take an argument which is also a type array. So here you can have the array of services that you provide. So here we can say that list is going to be served as an ilist, so we can simply say type of ilist, and once again this is going to be an open interface, so we don't specify an ilist of what, we just say an ilist of something. Now the consequence of this is that when you actually build the container and when you ask the container for a list of ints, you're going to get exactly that. So let me show you. Let us suppose that I want to get var my list equals, and then I grab the container after it's been built obviously, and I say container.resolve, and here I specify, let's say, an ilist of int, like so. So this will actually give me a list of ints, and I can write line the actual type. So I would go my list dot get type dot name, and let's take a look at what we get. So as you can see, we get a list backtick 1, so a list of something or other. We can actually go further and try and simply outputting the mylist.getType without the name to see a bit more information about what the generic argument of a list is. And here we can see that it's a system collection generic list of 1 and the argument is int32, just like we wanted.